Hey everyone,
Hi.
I'm Charles and this is Chelsea.
I'm Chelsea.
Hey.
Still alive.
Welcome to our show.
Yeah.
This is 10 Questions with Charles and Chelsea. Alright. So, here's where we answer your questions. It's
No matter how
CLSquared
stupid.
Productions. Well, no, there are ones that are so dumb I haven't put them up here.
You haven't put them up?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
relatively stupid, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, so CLSquared Productions at gmail.com, yada yada yada. All right, so let's go to the first question. All right. I'm gonna actually ask them out of order just because I just wrote them down in the order I received them.
Right.
Let's see. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. One of the things I love about Demon Hunter and Teresa and Allison is that they aren't predictable, even if they're treading familiar ground. How do you keep things unpredictable? Well, for me, it's that I basically think about what would be the most common solution to any particular situation I put the character in. And especially with Julie, I always try to think of how can we make this worse?
Yeah.
And then what is the opposite of what would be the sensible thing to do in this situation?
The usual way that a horror movie would go. How do we stray off of that path immediately?
Yeah.
And for me, it's just easy to keep Julie unpredictable because it's Julie. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, I think that's kind of the thing, is to just, think about what would, because it's so easy to just be like, okay, here's the very cliche thing to do.
Right.
So then you just think to yourself, well, what would people expect to happen? And I'll write the opposite of what I expect to happen.
It's called good writing.
Yeah. All right, so question 2. What cartoons did you guys watch as kids?
Disney!
That's...
I scared my dog.
Disney was not actually a cartoon, though. Like, what?
Frozen Walt Disney. No, I watched all the Disney movies and I was a big fan of, Cartoon Network.
I was going to say, do they mean, like, they didn't specify, do they mean, like, television cartoons or movie cartoons? Because if it's television cartoons, it's a completely different answer for me.
It is a completely different answer.
Because for me, I grew up, like, watching, a lot, I'm not going to date myself with, like, some of the shit that I used to see, but, like, for me, it was, like, the X-Men cartoon and stuff was, like, what was around and everything, or Muppet Babies.
Muppet Babies!
Batman the Animated Series and all that sort of stuff. Like, was my, like, childhood into teens.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to watch Courage the Cowardly Dog, so my brother and I would watch it when my parents weren't paying attention.
Why would they not allow you to watch that?
It was just too scary.
Is it a scary show?
Yeah,
I've never watched an episode.
I watch it and I'm like, Jesus fuck, I get it, Mom.
But yeah, like, so for me it was stuff like that, and obviously when I was a little kid, Scooby-Doo and all that sort of stuff.
I still watch Scooby-Doo, it's all on Netflix now.
And Charlie Brown and all that sort of thing.
Classics.
I remember I got really, really sad from, was it Come Home Charlie Brown or whatever, something like that, and Charlotte's Web and all that sort of stuff.
Oh,
used to make me really sad as a kid. Because I'm very emotional.
I used to be afraid of Mufasa in the sky in The Lion King. When Mufasa showed up in the sky after he was dead, I would cry and not be able to watch it. Yeah. And then I loved The Fox and the Hound, but I guess I was in a grocery store one time, and I couldn't say fox, and I was really young with my mom, and I kept screaming, and, Mom, I want to watch The fucking Hound!
Oh, dear.
And she had to drop all the groceries and take me out of the supermarket.
Oh, Lord.
Anyway, moving on.
All right. So, is that question 3?
That was 2.
Oh, okay. Question 3 now. Is there any possibility at all of a 21st Century Demon Hunter getting a DVD and or Blu-ray release? I'd love to own on either format, call me old-fashioned, but I still like owning the shows and movies I enjoy physically on home media. If there's any opportunities of owning 21st Century Demon Hunter at all, boy, I really wish I could give it a shorter title, reading that, at all, I would jump at it in a shot. I mean, we are not vehemently against it.
We had an opportunity, but it didn't work for us.
It wasn't a deal that we were happy with, but if a deal comes along that we're more than happy to.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're not against it. We would love to have it out there.
Yes, we just need a deal that works for us.
Yeah. Once there's a deal that's viable, we'll totally do it.
Great, come here.
All right. Let's see. Question 4. I am confused by Charles's facial hair. I always thought his hair was black, but I am seeing what looks like either red or blonde or white or brown hair on his new growth, and I'm very confused. What hair color does Charles have? Why, it's black.
It's black.
See?
It's black. He's fooled all you guys.
Yes. No, in reality, I'm a ginger. And that's actually 100% true.
He is a ginger, and I'm not a ginger, so we trade off.
Yeah. But, my skin is darker than my hair, so it looks like I'm balding when, I comb it back or something. So eventually I was just like, you know what, let me dye it black. And
I see a
yeah,
red hair.
when I was a little kid, my hair was like orange, pretty much. It was curly and orange and frizzy. Okay. Well, question 5. Which of you is taller? When you sit, it looks like Chelsea is taller, but when I see pictures of you standing, it looks like Charles might be. We are actually almost the same height, but I have really bad posture when I sit. Yeah. So I slouch a lot when I sit.
We're basically the same height. We have a lot of the same measurements.
Yeah, Chelsea is like maybe a half inch taller than me, but otherwise we're like 5'11", she's 5'11 and a half.
Yeah.
But when I sit, I tend to just sink into the fucking couch.
Yeah, you're sitting up straighter than you usually are.
Yeah.
Right now.
Well, that's because of the...
because of the question?
No, because of the camera.
Oh, we're using my phone today.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope the sound is working.
So do I. That'd be very annoying if it wasn't. All right, question 6. Do either of you have stage combat experience? It seems you guys do a lot of action-y stuff.
Yes, I do. I learned from Shakespeare and Company in the Berkshires a lot of stage combat stuff, so I like to use that in film, television, and my stage work. I'm pretty good at it.
I do not. I have martial arts training, and I want to get stage combat training because it's really two different things.
Yeah.
From what I've been told, it's actually easier for a dancer to learn stage combat than a martial artist because martial artists are trained to hit.
Right.
Like one of the first things I did a short film that I'm not going to name, but people who are in it know it. And basically the guy in charge just hired all the martial artists he knew. And there was one scene where I'm supposed to block 16 hits coming at me. Now, when you are blocking, if it was one or two things, you can still kind of be in an acting mindset, and I'm supposed to block 16, and then I'm supposed to give him an elbow, a fucking palm strike right to the solar plexus.
Right.
And if it's one or two hits, you're still in an acting mindset. But when a real martial artist is throwing 16 real punches at you, and you are doing 16 real blocks, the adrenaline starts flowing. And I remember when it came time to do the palm strike, I hit him as hard as I could in the fucking solar plexus. And he fell on the floor, and I remember, I immediately broke character. I was like, oh my god, are you okay?
Jeez.
And, and that's why I was like, I wish I knew, stage combat. Because I know how to really fight people. I don't really, I'm learning, though, through the people I know who do know stage combat, and I want to take a course in it myself. How to fake it better.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, question 8.
What?
No, question 7.
It's question 5, I think, technically. You're going out of order.
Yeah. Question,
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, well, that would be we already did 2 questions when we got to there, so we're question 7 now, right?
No, I think we'll figure it out. We're question something.
It's question 7.
Okay.
All right. Charles is always talking about how much he loves the MCU, but what do you think of the DCEU? I know you said you want to do Section 8, but you haven't said anything else about it. I don't really want to get too into it, because I'm sure all the fucking Zack Snyder fans will get angry at me. The ones that are trying to get the Snyder cut of Justice League and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I don't care to see that.
Honestly, the DCEU movies, most of them aren't very good.
Yeah, I like some of them, but I'm not going to name which ones that I do.
Yeah, I mean, it's been... I'll say I liked Man of Steel, I liked Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman was great.
And, for example, Birds of Prey, I will see it eventually.
Yeah.
I loved Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn.
Yes.
But she was the only thing I liked about Suicide Squad.
I did not see Suicide Squad.
She was great in it, but I didn't like anything else in it, so I'm not really that anxious to rush right out.
Right.
See another movie, and plus the problem with the DCEU is that the MCU always is building to something bigger. It's always a big story, and it's all little parts of a bigger story.
Yeah.
The DCEU is not doing that. The DCEU is just like, here's a movie, here's a movie. And so to me at least, there's no urgency for me to see it.
Right.
Like, if I know if I don't see Birds of Prey, I could go see Wonder Woman 1984.
It won't matter.
And it won't matter that I didn't see Birds of Prey, because I wouldn't have missed anything. With the Marvel films, I know Black Widow is going to, Black Widow right now is telling you all sorts of stuff from her history over all these different films and everything. And I know that when Eternals comes out and stuff, that'll be, building up in the next phase and stuff like that. So, but, so I know, like, with Marvel, that it's always building up to a bigger story. And so I really want to, I make sure I try to see those in the theater. With the DCEU, they're not really doing that. So it's like, I'll see it when it's on HBO Go.
Exactly. When it's on HBO, we will watch it.
Yeah. Like, I still haven't seen Aquaman.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
I started to watch it on a plane, and I was like, I need to watch The Office instead.
Yeah. So, I still haven't seen Aquaman, and, but Section 8, but that is the one positive thing, I guess, about the DCEU, is Section 8 is just a weird comic in the DC Comics.
Right.
So, I wouldn't have to tie it into anything. It would just be, here's Charles making a weird DC movie.
Yes.
But I would prefer to work in the MCU, but if DC wants to hire me,
we're here.
Section 8, I will do the
Gertrude
Section 8
volunteers,
movie.
she volunteers.
No, you do not want her in that movie.
No, I don't.
You don't want her
stay
near.
here.
You don't want her near the dog welder. So,
Don't listen here.
So, question 8. Greatest movie villain. Oh, that's a big one.
That is a big one.
That'd be one. I'd have to probably think about that.
Yeah.
I can't give you greatest, like, off the top of my head.
I like Maleficent in Sleeping Beauty.
I mean...
She just turned into a dragon. It's so cool. I'm just thinking about Disney villains.
You should play Kingdom Hearts.
I know.
You play Kingdom Hearts. You get to fight the dragon.
I have it.
Yeah.
But,
But, yeah, oh my god. I mean, we have everyone from, like, Mads Mikkelsen's Hannibal Lecter to, like, Walter White to... I mean, there's so many millions, and well, not
there's
millions,
so many.
but there's so many. It's very hard to say the best. Yeah, I can't think of the best. Sorry. Who is my favorite character I've written? That's question 9. Ooh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one too. I've written so many great characters. I love writing Julie. I love writing Lucy. I have so much fun when I write Lucy's dialogue.
Right.
Holy shit! I love writing Persephone.
Yeah.
Like it's once again, it's very, very hard for me to pick a character that I think is better than all the other characters I've written.
I like Julie. I don't know why.
Probably because
I'm biased.
Yes. All right. So, question 9. Sorry. Actually, this would be question 10. No, it'd be question 9. It'd be question 10.
It's been all over the place. Don't worry about it.
It's question 10. All right. I just looked. We answered everything else except question 1.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So question 10. If you could cast the other one as any comic character, who would you cast them as? So Charles cast Chelsea, and Chelsea cast Charles.
In what?
As any comic character.
Fuck, I don't fucking know.
Well, then pick a Disney character.
I know. It's like, I want you to be Jafar.
You want me to be... I think I'd be a pretty damn good Jafar.
I think you should play Jafar. That was the first thing that popped into my head.
Okay, cool. Then I will say Jafar for me. For Chelsea, I mean, I could go really cheap and say Eliza Bloodstone because of redhead who hunts demons, but that'd be the least effort for me. It's just, let me make Julie slightly more sane. But
slightly.
Yeah. But if I had to cast her as anyone, well, I won't say who I would cast her if Marvel were to give me the movie that I want, but I already told you which character that would be.
Yeah.
But if I have to pick anyone, let's say Rogue from X-Men.
Yes, Rogue.
Chelsea is Rogue, and give her some white in her hair.
I'm down. I'll do it tomorrow. Hire me.
Yeah, have her do a little, Southern accent. So, all right, and then
I'm Silky Stackhouse.
So our 11th question. simply because it cut off in the middle of answering it last week.
Oh, yes.
Was, you two have spoken how much you care about animal rights. Are there any other causes that are important to the two of you?
Yes, trans rights, LGBTQIA, the rights of putting bad people in jail.
well, now that makes us sound more super right-wing. Like, right-wing. Yeah, like we're, but yeah, no, I very much believe in being a good ally to women and LGBT people.
Yeah.
And, and as I said, like, animal rights are super important to me.
Yeah,
only
mostly animals.
Mostly because, as I said, I think, like, animals, unlike people, can't defend themselves a lot of the time.
She's like, put him up.
Yeah.
You're wrong. Lola's like, I can't defend myself.
But you know what I mean? It's like, animals, like, are truly, truly innocent.
Yeah.
And even the most vicious, angry dog you've ever met is just trying to make someone love it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, like, that's a big one. But also, like I said, LGBT rights, because I think that, like, that's the type of thing that, like, it shouldn't even have to be a cause.
Yeah, it's so
People
ridiculous.
should just be able to be themselves without some fucking asshole thinking, well, that guy likes men, I don't like men, so I'm gonna go beat him up. Like, I fucking hate that, like, people have this weird, bullshit.
Yeah.
So
it shouldn't have to be a cause.
Yeah, it should just be, oh, well, that's a person who likes something I don't like, whatever.
Yeah.
And so that's very important to me, I think, to make sure that they are able to be safe.
Right.
And that they, don't have to, have any, like, violence or fucked up shit happening to them,
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the thing, I'm not, like, and the environment, because I live here. I live on the fucking planet.
Yes.
And, if their fucking ice caps melt and the environment is all fucked.
The earth is dying!
Yes, then it becomes very hard for me to live in it. So...
On that note...
Yeah. Like, really, all of the things that I am into, and I'd say Chelsea into, are pretty much just common sense things.
Yeah, don't be a fucking idiot. Support everything we do.
Yeah, like, it's not like, you just... Don't fuck up the environment, don't attack people because they're different than you, and don't, like, literally, that's all, and don't hurt animals.
Yeah, seriously.
That's all. It's not like, it's not a giant agenda, it's just trying to not be a piece of shit.
Yes.
That's literally all it is.
Correct.
My politics boil down to don't be a piece of shit.
Amen.
So, yes. Anyway... That is our 10 questions.
Yeah,
We gave you an 11th question because we passed the savings on to you.
Yes. Thank you.
But yeah, so thank you for viewing this, and we will see you again next week. You have any further questions? CLSquared Productions @gmail.com. All right, take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.